New tonight, an alert is being set out to ship captains. Port Mansfield's waters are now at an all-time low, and that means ships can get stuck. As Channel 5 Carolina crews discovered, relief may not come anytime soon.
It's reached a breaking point.
It's a safety hazard every single day, especially for people that aren't used to doing what we do every day.
Chad Kenny is referring to this, a tiny sliver where the waters are calm. He knows to travel this path because he mapped out the sea floor. This boat didn't have that intel. During Hurricane Harvey, they opted to take shelter at the jetties, except the water levels weren't high enough.
200-foot ship with 12 people on board ran aground in the jetties, between the jetties. The Coast Guard had to fly out during the hurricane in tropical force winds and rescue 12 people off the ship, and it stayed grounded for 21 days before they could unstick it.
The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers used to dredge the channel every year. They stopped in 2008 after a policy change.
It says that ports that don't produce 1 million tons of material a year don't get any additional support.
The waters have become shallower.
The impact of the jetties being silted in has really hurt the offshore economics here for quite a while, because it has been silted in for a long time, but not as bad as it is right now. But like the big boats, which I don't blame them, they're not going to come in and out of here, so we lose all the economy from housing to bait sales to fuel sales and all of the above.
This area should be 25 feet deep.
Seabirds waddle around in that water. It's probably 4 foot less or less.
It's unknown exactly how bad the issue is underwater.
I've asked the Corps of Engineers to provide me a survey data, and they can give me survey data from the west end of the jetties all the way to the harbor, but they can't tell me what's between the jetties because the water's so shallow they can't even get their survey boat in there to check it.
Mills reached out to FEMA for federal help after Hurricane Harvey caused more debris to pile up. They were denied. The state can't provide funds either.
So if I can't use state funds and I can't use federal funds, then whose funds do I use? Who's going to help us? You know, it's a $10 million project to open it back to its original state.
For now, he's left figuring out a way to clear the channel as soon as possible before the problem gets even worse. The Federal Emergency Management Agency recently told Mills they are looking to get the funds for the ship channel through a life and safety measure. They hope this gets them approved for some, if not all, the funding. Reporting in the studio, Carolina Cruz, Channel 5 News at 10.